What is up, you guys? It's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News, and it's been a few days of chaos for TikTokers since President Trump announced he is planning to ban the app in the US. But can he actually do that? And what about this Microsoft deal? We're going to break it down.
Alright, so on Friday, President Trump told reporters that he was planning to ban TikTok in the US through executive authority as soon as Saturday. He said, "We're banning them from the United States."
We're looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok. We may be doing some other things. There are a couple of options.
And while TikTokers definitely had their fun with this moment,
Looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok. We may be doing some other things. There are a couple of options.
the surprise announcement sent both fans and influencers into a complete frenzy. Addison Rae, who famously dropped out of college to pursue her TikTok career in Los Angeles, posted this video of herself on her TikTok page writing, "Me at LSU tomorrow." She also told her TikTok followers to follow her on other platforms like Instagram and YouTube. Another creator, Sean, who goes by the name Sean Does Magic Online, told TMZ about how a TikTok ban would crush him financially because he makes his income from sponsored posts on the app. And others echoed Sean's sentiment, like creator Nico Valdez, who said he's terrified he won't be able to make ends meet and put food on the table for his family if TikTok is banned. Nico's channel is all about his family, and Nico told TMZ that TikTok is their primary source of income. But it wasn't just the creators that have been outraged. Fans don't want to lose access to the beloved app either. One person tweeted saying, quote, "Pandemic is absolutely raging out of control. Millions of people just lost unemployment benefits, and Trump worried about TikTok?" Another fan added, "Trump banned TikTok before he banned guns. I really hate it here." This comedian tweeted saying, "Trump is calling TikTok a security threat. He should know since it takes one to know one." And this person chimed in saying, quote, "So Trump can ban TikTok, but not the KKK, a literal terrorist organization. AR-15s that cost lives every single day, conversion therapy and police detainee rape. This man has some real priorities, y'all." So clearly people were not happy with this announcement, and reporters got involved in the conversation to clarify whether or not Trump could actually ban TikTok with executive authority. Before we get into all of that, it is important to note that lawmakers on both sides have voiced their concerns about the app being a security threat. Many US officials have expressed concerns over TikTok's Chinese ownership and fears that Beijing could use the social media app to gain access to US user data. But Trump's announcement on Friday that he was banning the app altogether came as a surprise to everyone. Quibi host Heather Gardner shared this video on her social media pages explaining why she thinks Trump wanted to ban TikTok in the first place.
TikTok is owned by ByteDance, a company based in Beijing, and Trump has long wanted to look tough on China, except of course when he doesn't. They cite national security concerns, saying that TikTok is collecting user data because no company has ever done that. Facebook.
Heather went on to explain that TikTok user data is stored on servers in Virginia and Singapore, not China. She also noted, as others have also, that she thinks that Trump may be a little bitter about the fact that TikTokers sabotaged his MAGA rallies by registering for tickets with no plans to attend in an attempt to keep seats empty. Another reporter, CNN's national security analyst Sam Vinograd, also chimed in on the matter, sharing similar concerns that many fans have had.
Well, Christy, the fact that President Trump has spent more time criticizing TikTok than he has spent criticizing Vladimir Putin does raise concerns about whether politics or security needs are driving policy announcements.
And both Heather and Sam noted that they don't think Donald Trump could just ban TikTok on its own. It's a lot more complicated than that. Since Trump's surprise announcement about the ban on Friday, more news unfolded over the weekend. On Monday, NBC News reported that Microsoft was moving forward with talks to buy TikTok's US operations following a discussion between TikTok execs and President Trump. In a statement, TikTok said, quote, "Microsoft will move quickly to pursue discussions with TikTok's parent company ByteDance in a matter of weeks, and in any event completing these discussions no later than September 15, 2020. So basically, this announcement suggests that Donald Trump is open to a deal if TikTok's US operations were passed entirely to an American owner, aka Microsoft. And in another follow-up statement, Microsoft said it, quote, fully appreciates the president's concerns and is committed to acquiring TikTok subject to a complete security review and providing proper economic benefits to the United States. So if these deals go smoothly over the next month and a half and there aren't any more surprises, it looks like TikTok may be able to continue to thrive in the United States under this new ownership. But on the other hand, if the deal falls through and Microsoft or another US company does not purchase US operations, Trump still has plans to shut it down.
So it'll close down on September 15th unless Microsoft or somebody else is able to buy it and work out a deal, an appropriate deal, so the Treasury of the Treasury, I guess you would say, of the United States gets a lot of money.
Though some people on Twitter are saying that Trump still would not be able to shut down TikTok on this new September 15th date. Apparently, this would all have to be played out in court before the app goes ahead and disappears. So the fate of TikTok is still not completely clear. In the meantime, we're just going to continue enjoying videos from our favorite TikTokers. And we will obviously keep you guys posted as this story continues to unfold. Oh, also, I feel like this is a good time to remind you guys to register to vote. 50% of TikTok users in the United States are 18 to 34 years old, which is around 35 million voters. So if you want to make your voices heard, we've added a link down in our description box below to register, or check if you're already registered to vote.
For more news on this potential TikTok ban, click right over here for another Clevver video. Then be sure to let me know all your thoughts on this, including if you would be sad to see the app go, right here in the comment section below. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.